Hello everyone, welcome back to Garden Fever. I'm Corey LaFever, your host, coming to you direct from northern Utah in the United States. So I got a good episode for you today. Today we are putting together my grow box, my raised garden bed from Savannah. It came today and I'm excited to put it together. I was supposed to do it outside, but it snowed. Here in Utah, we're still got the grips of winter still kind of touching us here. But today I am going to show you how to put this together. There's a link in the description for a discount code that I'm an affiliate of, and yes, I do get compensated for it. Just type in Corey LaFever, COREYLEFEVRE, one word, and you can get a discount if you order. These are great galvanized grow boxes. They're very sturdy, very well made. They're awesome for lasting outside. They'll last a long time. I like them. I'm really excited to have them. So I'm going to go ahead and get this video started. We're going to put this together. Alright, all the side pieces are the same size. So you just hook these corners together, and you want to make sure that the holes on the side pieces are facing up. I learned that lesson the hard way. As you can see right here, it's down on the bottom. I had to flip it around. You basically do this times 2. And it's kind of hard to do. This is the hardest part, is just balancing it and getting it situated. If you have someone that can help you, it'd probably be easier. But as you can see, it is doable by yourself. I just thread them in real quick with your hands. Made it easier just to hold the pieces together for you, and then just tighten them later once you get them all kind of in the holes, because there's one for each line there. And then tighten it down, and then basically do that on both ends, and take a screwdriver and just hold the nut in place while you screw on the other side. Don't know if you can see that. There's a plastic film that they have over this. I'm just going to leave it to keep it more protected. It'll wear over time quicker than the metal, but it'll make it last a lot longer. And then right here, you just gotta start hooking the side pieces. Make sure the side with the film is facing out, and at this point it can start balancing, so it makes it a little bit easier to hold it there for you. And then take the two sides and slide them together and start screwing them in right here. Leave 2 holes empty, because you're going to place the stabilizing bars in the middle. So you want to do all the holes but 2. And for the stabilizer bar, you just bend it down, and then you can slide it in place into the grooves and have the nut hold it there, as you can see. So I went down 3 holes and left the third one empty, and then down a couple more to the bottom one, as you can see here. And that's what it looked like. I would have done this outdoors, and I recommend doing it in the spot, or relatively in the spot, so you don't have to move it all around. I had to, because it started snowing outside when I put this together. So Utah likes to hold on to its winters, and sometimes they drag out into the springs. We're still getting cold weather, even though it's spotty with some warm weather. It came with some gloves, some little markers. These are the 4 spikes that you put in the corners to hold it down or help hold it down. Came with a marker and some gloves, which was pretty cool. Some Savannah gloves. And right here I emphasize pointing it up. The 3 holes right there, you want them pointed up. No holes, it goes down. Now on the inside there's a hole for the stake, but on the outside there should be no holes on the bottom one. And this is like a rubber liner for the top part. It's not really necessarily to stop from cutting you, but I guess maybe that's what it is. But it's more of a to just make the top part soft, and might even protect it against weather, I'm not sure. But it just slides in, and then you just move it over to the length of it on the opposite side of this screw here, and then slide it down. And then start filling it up with soil. I decided to put it here. The ground wasn't perfectly even, but I used the lawnmower as a measure so I can mow around it because there's grass on this side. So I wanted to make sure I can get the lawnmower between it. And then I just kind of push the grass away from the outside so I can kind of see where it is, and then where I can dig a trench and start removing the grass from the inside. And then I put on my gloves and started putting on the soil, started dumping it. Basically what I did is I got a variety of kind. Now this is a pro tip for you. When you first put in soil, some soil has microorganisms and beneficial fungi inside of it, but for the most part it's just broken down matter and wood chips and things like that. There's not a whole lot of microorganisms and beneficial fungi in it, and that's necessary for good soil. So I would recommend, if you're patient, to leaving it at least a year and letting it sit so it develops outside and starts to develop the natural things inside of the soil. If you plant immediately in freshly dumped soil, it's not going to be great immediately because it takes time for the living roots and the microorganisms to really get a hold of it and catch a hold of it. So if you're patient, let it sit there for a while and start to develop. It has the ingredients it needs to make great soil in it, but it's not necessarily ready to go the moment you dump it out of the bag. So basically what I'm doing here is dumping a bag of soil, spreading it, and then I'm throwing manure, sprinkling it over the top of it, opening another bag, dumping another layer, and then sprinkling manure on it, and rinse and repeat until it's to the level that you want. Now I didn't fill it all the way to the top. I left a little bit, so basically to the top bar on that third hole down. That's about the level that I wanted it, just to kind of guard it against the wind and bugs and direct sunlight to a point. And by filling it all the way to the top, I'd have like 2 feet, 3 feet of soil. That although that's a lot of space for roots to grow, it's not necessary for all plants. Like let's just say green onions, they're only going to go down a few inches. So I didn't want it all the way to the top. So thanks for tuning in. To be continued, of course. I can't wait to start growing it. Next time I'm going to get the cover. There's a greenhouse cover that comes with it too. I'm going to get one of those and continue to get these boxes. I'll update you as we go. And of course continue in the rest of the garden. But it's getting to be time for outdoor gardening, so I'm excited. But thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions. I'm good at getting back. And let's make this world a paradise, one garden at a time. Till next time.